Hi everyone! So today I got the new Lazy Suzanne that I got out. Pretty happy about it. So I wanted to try it out and I am going to swipe because they gave me some fun tools with my Lazy Suzanne, especially this one that has teeth on it. It looks certainly interesting, and I have other tools. They gave me spatulas as well to ice my cake, but in this case it's going to help me swipe the paint. A bunch of new stuff to try, and I thought that the swipe would be the perfect occasion to try this. I mix my paints the usual way. For the ink here, it's 1 part ink to 10 part medium. And then I added a couple of drops of water just to say, because the inks are already quite liquid, but the water will help it be less dense. It will help it float up, since the less dense paint will want to be on top and the denser paint will want to be on the bottom. Here my denser paint is a mix of zinc white and titanium white. I mixed both paints together, and then I added 70% medium to that mix, and no water. No water because I want to keep the density of the paint heavy, and the water would just lighten that density. I also want to have a difference in viscosity because that also plays in the cells. I have the rest is heavy body paints, and it's the usual 50-50 paint and medium with 25% water. They are light density paints, so I'm hoping to get cells maybe. Otherwise, we'll see and just have fun with the new tools that I got. I think it's going to be interesting. And I think the Lazy Suzanne will help in that, because I want to put my white in the middle diagonally and then swipe just in different direction, and just not a swipe like I usually do with one move with a big hardboard. I just want to play with the paint and see what comes out. Experiments. So yeah, I will zoom you in and we'll get started with that. Alright, so let's get started by removing the cat hairs. Cats? Thank you for your artistic contribution. So I'll start by just pouring my colors, make puddles here and there. So I'll just use this spatula to spread the paint a little bit, make sure they cover the sides. Now I will put the white in the middle. And I will use this other spatula to swipe more. I'll move it a little bit. Swipe the white over. Yeah, the spatula is okay for the sides. That's the one I should have used to just spread the colors like I wanted to do. switch sides. Lazy Suzanne, it's wonderful. Oops. And now I'll use this little thing here for the middle, and I'll have a little fun with it. Wipe it on my paper, and same thing on the other side. And here we go with the fun stuff. So it's not the usual swipe I do, and I think it has a really cool amount of details. And I will give you a time lapse so you can see everything happening and change. Meanwhile, I'll cover my sides. Alright, so this is quite different and I really like it. I really like the details made by the teeth tool here and here, and I love where there's cells that came in where the colors where the teeth dug in the paint. I also quite like the details made with the smaller swipe tool here. It's like a wave of cells. It's lovely. I really like it. I love those cells as well, made with the teeth tools here as well. Really cool. I had more yellow than that, but since I had put the yellow more towards the edges, I swiped it off pretty much. But that's okay, because the details between the fluorescent blue, the cobalt blue hue, and the Dioxazine purple are pretty nice. It's like a gradient of color. It's lovely. I think those colors go really well together, and I can't wait to see where the yellow, the fluorescent yellow that I used, will pop up under the black light. And yeah, I think it's a pretty painting, and I will have to try more of this. These cake decorating tools are great paint decorating tools as well, turns out. I'm not fully leveled though, because I can't really level the Lazy Suzanne. I used to level my canvas as much as I could with the push pins, but yeah, my canvas is too large to fit on the Lazy Suzanne on the pins, so yeah, that's it. Most of the details slid off on that side, but that's okay. Gives it movement, it gives it a little something, and I'm quite happy with it. And we're back! And very happy with this painting. Can't wait to see how it will dry. I can't wait to see if more cells will pop up in the lines here, because it seems that more are popping up, and it's still changing, though very slowly. That's why I stopped the time lapse, because it gets very, very slow at some point, and it's still changing, but very, very slowly. I also like how the yellow is popping up a little bit, just in spots. I like it. I think it contrasts really nicely with the blue and the purple. I used Cobalt blue hue in purpose because it's more of a blue purplish than a blue green. I really wanted to keep it on the purple side to contrast with the yellow. Also, I used water only in the colors that I swiped over, for the reason that I explained in the intro. Water is less dense than paint, and the less dense liquid will want to float, while the denser liquid will want to sink. And by sinking, it pushes the other colors up because they have to go somewhere, and that somewhere is up since they are lighter, and they create cells. And we're happy with cells. I think it's nice. It's a real nice contrast in texture as well, with the lines and the cells and my neighbor that moves a chair. Sorry about that. And yeah, really happy with this painting. If you liked it, give it a like. It helps me out. And on that note, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. Make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!